Welcome back to Willowbank in Queensland, 10 kilometres west of Ipswich, where we're watching round 2 of the Winfield Australian Top Fuel Series. And we've got the first run between Top Alcohol about to happen on the racetrack with Jeff Burnett and Gary Phillips.
Yes, this is the first round of racing at this event. Gary Phillips, #1 qualifier with a 6.19 up against the #5 qualifier, Jeff Burnett. Burnett in the altered, big smoky burnout there. This is the only altered in the field. We've got 3 dragsters and 3 funny cars making up the field. Gary Phillips, the Australian champion, #1 in Top Alcohol, with a brand new dragster here, has qualified first at today's meeting. He'll be very, very hard to beat, but Burner's got a new engine on board. It's a brand new Keith Black engine out of the USA, and he's out for vengeance.
Of course, Phillips sponsored by Aussie Bananas, familiar sponsor that he carries right around the nation.
And yes, of course, you would go bananas over a car like this. Also co-sponsorship from Castrol there as well, and supported by Harker Transport. Most important, first round here. Gary Phillips really has to battle tonight. The cars following him are so close. There was only 1/10 of a second separating the top 4 qualifiers in this 8-car field. So it's going to be very, very tight. And Phillips will use this run to ensure that his combination's right for the most important rounds later on tonight.
And that's the sort of close racing you'd expect at such a high-profile drag race meeting. Phillips on the right-hand side of your screen, Burnett in the left-hand lane. They get away on fairly equal terms, but Phillips there showing plenty of horsepower. Burnett, though, is not letting him get too far away, but it will be Phillips there that emerges victorious. Now Burnett there, his parachute didn't open, Kevin.
He's a long way down. Burner's in big trouble. He's still going very, very fast. Big cloud of smoke there. Burnett's crashed the car. He's gone right through the bottom of the braking area. No parachutes whatsoever. Went across the top end at some 230 mile per hour. Let's see what the replay looks at. The fire crews and so forth go on down there.
Well, plenty of excitement here at Willowbank Raceway as Jeff Burnett must have had a throttle jam or something, but certainly the parachutes didn't come out either. And fortunately, the crash crews very quickly on the scene. They're all trained people. Here's the Snap-on Tools replay now, and you're watching it right around Australia on Sky Channel. A pretty even start there with Phillips asserting his superiority. Now, very clearly there, Phillips unleashes his chute, but unfortunately Burnett doesn't have the same luxury, and he tears off over the top end and into the acreage here at Willowbank Raceway. Jeff Burnett very lucky there to escape unscathed.
Jeff Burnett just survived a big crash at the top end. Tell us what happened, Jeff.
Well, I went for the end of the traps and with the throttle jammed and the parachutes failed, and by the time I got to the end of the braking area, the parachutes didn't come out, and I just run off the end of the track and hit the tyre mount.
You went through the lights at 222 mile an hour. With no chutes, you must have gone a long way down.
Yeah, I figure I was doing well over 230 mile an hour when I hit the tyres at the end of the track. And I went way off the end of the track into the paddock.
Now, what's the damage to the car? The car all right, or damaged, and yourself?
No, we tore the front end of the car in front of the engine right off the car. Apart from that, it was okay. We got a lot of good safety equipment on the car and seat belts and things like that. And I'm a little bit stiff and sore, but apart from that, I'm okay.
And I guess a big rebuild now, and all we need is a few more dollars.
Yeah, it's hurting my hip pocket more than anything else.
Thanks, Jeff, and it's good to see you back in action.
Thank you.